The announcement echoed through the terminal like a final verdict. Final boarding call for Flight 728 to Denver. Jack Carter glanced at his watch and cursed under his breath. It was already 7:44 a.m. The plane was supposed to depart in 6 minutes. His coffee trembled in his hand as he jogged toward Gate 19, weaving through the bustling crowd of travelers who seemed oblivious to the weight of his day. Today was the day everything was supposed to change. After 5 years of scraping by as a freelance architect, Jack had finally landed a shot at his dream job. An exclusive interview with one of the biggest firms in Colorado. He'd prepared for months, rehearsed every word, ironed his only suit twice, and now, fate was testing him. Just 10 feet from the gate, he saw her. An elderly woman stood alone, near the security line. She was hunched over, clutching a frayed handbag, her thin shoulders wrapped in a threadbare shawl. Her eyes, a cloudy blue, darted anxiously as she tried to flag down a passing airport worker, but they breezed past without so much as a glance. She seemed lost. Jack hesitated. Every second he waited drew him further from the jet bridge, from his future. But something unspoken tugged at him. He turned and walked back. "Ma'am, are you okay?" he asked gently. She looked up, startled, her lips trembling. "Can't find my gate. My legs don't work like they used to, and my son was supposed to help me, but he never came." Jack's heart clenched. "Where are you headed?" "Phoenix," she whispered. Gate 3. Gate 3 was on the opposite end of the terminal. He glanced once more toward Gate 19, the numbers blurring in his vision. And then he made a decision. "Come on. I'll take you." He steadied her as they moved slowly, painstakingly, through the terminal. She kept apologizing with every step, tears glimmering in her eyes. "You don't understand," she said, her voice cracking. "I haven't seen my granddaughter in 5 years. She's sick, and I don't know if this is my last chance." They reached Gate 3 just as boarding began. An airline agent helped her to the plane. She turned back to Jack and squeezed his hand. "I won't forget you," she said with a sad, grateful smile. "You changed my life today." Jack barely made it back in time to see his own flight take off without him. He sat heavily on a bench, staring at the tarmac, crushed. Everything he'd worked for gone in an instant. 3 days later, Jack was home, pacing his small apartment and typing out thank you emails to companies he hadn't heard back from. His phone buzzed. Unknown number. He picked up. "Mr. Carter," a warm voice said. "This is Amanda Greer. I'm the executive director at Aurora Air." "The airline." "That's right. We'd like to offer you a first-class, all-expenses-paid trip to Denver today, if you're still available for an interview with Chapman and Fields." Jack's heart raced. "Wait, why?" There was a gentle laugh on the other end. "Let's just say, someone very important asked us to help." When Jack arrived in Denver, a black car awaited him at the terminal. At the office of Chapman and Fields, he was ushered in like a VIP. The firm's director greeted him with a smile. "Mr. Carter, we've heard amazing things about your character. Your act of compassion didn't go unnoticed." Jack blinked. "I don't understand." A soft cough interrupted from the doorway. There she was, the frail woman from the airport. But this time, she stood tall, in a sleek navy suit, a pearl necklace glinting in the light. "Jack," she said, eyes twinkling. "You thought I was just a lost old woman." He stood speechless. "My name is Evelyn Greer. I founded Aurora Air with my late husband, and I happen to be a major investor in this firm. I watched a man give up his future to preserve someone else's. That kind of character is rare." She smiled. "And I think you deserve a second chance." Jack got the job. But more than that, he gained something far deeper, a renewed faith in the quiet power of doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Because sometimes, the smallest kindness has wings. And sometimes, missing a flight can help you find your purpose.